Hey guys, rxlyaT or Taylor here, and today I'm back with another Division video. And today we're going to be talking about classified gear. Now this video is going to be similar to the one where I talked about exotic weapons and how I'd like them to be acquired within the game. This is more of a suggestion video, but I like to make these videos because it causes a bit of a conversation in the comments and over on my Twitter. So whenever you do watch these videos, then feel free to join in the conversation. Let's bounce ideas off of each other's heads, and then maybe we could put it onto the forums and see how far it goes. So first up, let's talk about the problem behind classified gear. Now I'm not talking about balancing as in like maybe Predmark being overpowered and Nomad just being sort of an unlimited life gear set. I'm not talking about those sorts of problems. I'm talking about problems on how you actually get gear set pieces when the global event isn't active. So first up, let's say the average chance to get a gear set piece from any of the activities that drop gear set pieces is about 3%. For example, both the open world bosses as well as the DZ bosses have a 3% chance to drop a classified gear set piece. So let's come up with an example here. If you're after one piece from, let's say, Lone Star, you're after some Lone Star gloves. So first off, we're going to have to divide the amount of classified gear sets we currently have, which is 10, by 3%, which gives you 0.003. You then have to divide that by 6 because that's the amount of gear pieces that are in a gear set, and then that brings you up with this. 0.0005%. So that's the chance of you getting those Lone Star gloves. And that sounds like an awful low chance to me. But I'm not here to say that that's too low and that this needs to be changed by massive. Not in any way at all. Because we've got to remember that these classified gear sets are the absolute end game gear for your Division agent. You know, this is the best of the best, and once you've got it, you don't need to farm for any more gear. Obviously, unless you want different gear sets and whatnot. But once you've got this, you're pretty much set, and you can almost conquer any activity within the game, just like you should do in a game like this. My friend over on Twitter actually put it really well. He said, in my honest opinion, it's the best gear for every part of the endgame. It should be hard to obtain, and you have the chance to get it through global events with ease. Obviously, you're going to have to put in some good amount of hours to get all of the gear sets within that global event, but like I said, these shouldn't just be handed out willy-nilly. And I fully agree with him there, 100%. So what I'm going to propose today is one of the changes of many that I've got written down. That being the possibility to get a classified gear piece from a gear set blueprint. So let's have a look at this then, shall we? If you go to the blueprints vendor currently and you scroll to about midway down, then as you can see there, you can actually buy blueprints for gear pieces. So like I said, we go back to the Lone Star gloves that we're after. It's your luck this week. That Lone Star gloves blueprint is in the vendor this week. You buy it and you go over to your crafting station. Here is where I think it's actually pretty cool. Once you craft it, you're obviously guaranteed the normal version of the Lone Star gloves. But whilst you're crafting it, there's a small chance this will actually convert into classified Lone Star gloves. So this does quite a few things to the Division. It makes the vendors a little bit more useful, especially the blueprints vendor. It makes crafting materials worth collecting, especially fabrics and electronics. And obviously, with making crafting materials useful, it's also going to make the crafting station a lot more useful. Because at the moment, I pretty much own all of the 256 weapon blueprints, and I pretty much have good rolls or decent enough rolls to not need the crafting station to craft new 256 weapons. And on top of all of that, the main thing it's going to change here is another stream for classified gear. Like I said, I don't want these to be handed out with ease. These need to be earned because they are the best gear in the game, and these help you almost conquer any end game activity within the Division. So if this idea was to be introduced, or at least a variation of it, then I think the chance of crafting a classified gear piece would have to be super low again to still make farming them viable, because we've all wanted a grind in this game and we definitely don't want to kill the grind now. So yeah guys, that's one of my suggestions for farming classified gear pieces. Now of course, if you have any suggestions or want to see some follow-up videos with other suggestions, then please let me know in the comments section below. I like to sort of start these conversations on how we can improve it sensibly and definitely not just like handed it out like Destiny 2 did. So yeah, make sure you use that comment section below or follow me over on Twitter at rxlyaT, just like my YouTube. But guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then let me know by either leaving a comment down below or by clicking that like button. And as always, if you're new around here and want to stay up to date with all of the things to Division, then please make sure to subscribe. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.